Social media personnel charge $500,000. PNP says they'll take all seats in Manchester. 55% reduction in crime in Clarendon. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. The Supreme Court of Jamaica has ruled in favor of the Integrity Commission in a contempt of court case, and a lady was ordered to pay $500,000 within 10 days or face 21 days in prison. The Commission claims that despite having previously received a legal warning, online user Julie Malcolm continued to post defamatory remarks on multiple social media sites, which is why the court order was issued against her. And after the Commission filed a contempt of court suit against Ms. Malcolm on February 18 of this year, the court found that she had disregarded the August 16, 2023 order issued by Justice A. Lawrence Granger and was thus in contempt of court. Just days after the announcement of the parliamentary elections, the opposition People's National Party has intensified its campaign with the party's president Mark Golding touring the 4 constituencies in Manchester. Golding told the media at Hatfield in Manchester Northwestern that the party is confident that it will sweep the parish at the polls. He said the party has just launched its manifesto and is moving forward with its campaign. His national party is also promising to outlaw hair discrimination in school if it forms the next government. In Jamaican schools, hair discrimination has been a complex problem, with some kids being expelled and sent home for having haircuts that are considered inappropriate. In the instance of a Rastafarian pupil who was turned away from Kensington Primary, the case had reached the Court of Appeal. The PNP said if it comes to government, it will put an end to the ongoing discrimination of hair cutting and Rastafari children. Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake is hailing the Clarendon Division for the 55% reduction in murders across the parish. Clarendon was once one of the most murderous parishes across the country, prompting several declarations of states of emergency. But up to August 9th of this year, the division has recorded only 22 murders, which is 19 fewer than the corresponding period last year. Other serious crimes, including rape and robbery, have also declined, and the division continues to experience a challenge with break-ins, which has increased by 16% so far this year. Dr. Blake is encouraging the police to remain united in the fight against lawlessness in the parish. A woman and her co-accused charged with fleecing a man of $8.9 million in a bogus property deal avoided prison term on Tuesday after repaying the full sum to the complainant. Michelle Burrell, who was in police custody, and her co-accused Christopher Powell, who was out on bail, appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. And according to allegations, the complainant was offered a property for sale at $50 million. He reportedly began making payments to both Burrell and Powell, totaling $8.9 million. However, after the funds were transferred to several accounts linked to the accused, all communications reportedly ceased. The complainant demanded the return of his money, but no refund was made, prompting him to file a police report. The prosecution informed the court that since being charged, both accused had wired the full $8.9 million back into the complainant's bank account. A mentally ill man who attacked and wounded a nurse at the Kingston Public Hospital was fatally shot by a police military team in the Kingston Western Police Division yesterday morning. The deceased has been identified as 24-year-old Michael Edwards, a resident of Alamanda Drive, New Haven, Kingston 20. And it's reported that Edwards, who was admitted on Ward 2A, which houses mentally ill patients, attacked a nurse and security personnel with a pair of scissors, then fled the property on foot. On reaching West Street, the mentally ill man reportedly ran onto the compound of All Saints Anglican Church, where he allegedly attacked a police constable who was stationed at the church with the pair of scissors. It's reported that the constable fired at him and he fled. He then ran back to the back of the church and was pursued by police and military personnel. Edwards was fatally shot by a member of the JDF team, allegedly after he attacked them with the scissors, and he was transported back to KPH where he was pronounced dead. On to sports, the West Indies broke a 34-year drought and beat Pakistan in a one-day international series on Tuesday after an impressive 202-run win at the Brian Lara Stadium in Trinidad in the final game of their three-match series. Captain Shai Hope belted his 18th one-day century, an unbeaten 120 of 97 balls, to steer the West Indies to 294 for 6 off their 50 overs. Pakistan were then bowled out for 92 in just 29.2 overs as Jaden Seals bagged career best one-day figure of 6 for 18. That figure was the third best by a West Indian. And the West Indies, after being whitewashed earlier in the Test cricket, has just won a fluke game against the Pakistanis. And that's going to be news and sports on your favorite radio. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.